So before we go to Des and Anna online, I hope everyone were able to speak to project leads, speak about the projects themselves, how that was, and again, you know, had your sandwiches that you were able to have as well. We're going to go online and just get the questions for any projects first.
I've actually got no questions. I'm just happy to watch and find out about how your projects are going in East Ham.
We've also got Yehuda here. You've just joined us, so we've not had a chance to say hello, but I wondered if you had any questions. Okay, we will throw it back to you, Zach.
Okay, brilliant. I mean, you know, our floor walkers were going around to the projects, and I think we do have some questions. Sam?
Okay, so we have some questions from some residents who unfortunately had to shoot off. And this question is to chess tables. So Stephen, what is the reason behind the change of the design and how will you manage the chess pieces?
The design, yes, the change in design was the recommendation of Jay here, is that the original thing I saw online was a wooden table, so it's more susceptible to damage through weather and possibly also through vandalism. Changing the design to the metal tables, they're virtually vandal-proof and they will last for many, many years. That was the main reason for the design. With regard to pieces, my original idea was just to get the tables, but many people have asked about pieces. And we've agreed with Sophie at the cafe that I will give her a number of sets which she will use to rent out on a deposit and return basis, so that we don't lose pieces. Okay.
Thank you. And I have a question myself. What do you hope to achieve long term with the chess tables and with the community?
Well, first of all, it's somewhere for people to play. I mean, that was always the thing when I was walking through the park. But hopefully, one thing I would like to get out of it, and anything I do with chess within Newham, is I'm captain of East Ham chess team. We don't actually have a club these days, but we play in the London League. I'm captain of the first team, and I'm hoping that within the borough we might find people turning up to play chess who are good enough to play for East Ham, but they don't realise we have a team. So I'm hoping to meet people who have got a reasonable strength. Anything I do with chess is hopefully to find good players for the team.
Okay, thank you very much. We have another question from another resident. This is to Rainbow Gardens. What are the future plans for your project?
Duet?
Yes, let's go duet. We've got lots and lots of plans. So at the moment, we're at a very exciting time. So we've actually got a ramp, a skate ramp built in a site just next to Brampton Primary School. And we've also got a slab, concrete slab, and crushed concrete pathways. So in this stage of the project, we have opened up the space to be a community garden as well as a skating facility. We want the next stage is to get open and get people using the space. And yeah, it's very exciting. We've got things lined up. So there's things like Forest School. We've got a partnership with Brampton Primary School. We're hoping to get Forest School and children using the site, as well as a TOTS group as well, and lots of other exciting things. So the plan is that there's going to be groups in the Rainbow Garden every day of the week, and it's going to be open and people are going to have ownership over the space. There's going to be planting happening in there, vegetables, flowers, etc. So the idea is that all ages, everybody is welcome in that space, and everybody can use that space and own it. Hopefully that answers the question. Sorry, I took some.
Thank you. Does anyone in the room have any questions that they would like to ask the project lead? If so, let me know. I'll just hand it over. Okay, Kazuma, you wanted to ask many hands. Is she? Where? Oh, there she is. Question. So many hands, as you know, everyone is the project where they will be building workshops, art workshops.
So the question was, since the application process up until now, what's been the thing that you've enjoyed about the whole process? And what the second part of my question now, but if you answer the first part, I'll think about the second part.
To answer the first part. So the design process has been really fun. Though we've come to a final design, we think the work isn't actually starting until the 3rd of July. So we've literally got, at least an extra 2 more weeks where we can play around the design a little more, because we've realized that part is detrimental, so that the community have somewhere that is sustainable and viable and a long-term process. So yeah, the design part has been really fun. The admin side can be a bit challenging, but it's great. It's all a part of the process. So actually, I've learned a lot. The team's learned a lot throughout this whole process, because we haven't actually done a project where we're actually building a space. So we normally do, events at spaces, and this is an alternative space. There'll be equipment attached to surfaces outside, where people can just stop hiding their sewing machine in their cupboards and, come and use what's over there in the open space. So yeah, the design part, sorry, it's fantastic.
The second part of the question. So for the next cycle, thinking about the next cycle, how likely would you recommend it to other groups and other voluntary groups and faith groups? And if you would recommend it, what would your advice be to them? We've got some future applicants in the room, right?
Yeah, I would say to everybody, there's no idea that can't be explored. Yeah, put it to the team, because you just don't know. Initially we thought, oh, this might be a bit too ambitious to kind of go for, and then when we got like the go ahead, it was like, wow. So I think there's no idea that can't be explored, so always share it.
Thank you. I just wanted to pose one more question, and this is to Defending Against Scams. You will be working with other people outside of your group. I just wanted to know, how did you go about recruiting them, and what you hope to achieve with working with them?
Okay, before I answer the question, I just want to ask everybody, how many of you using one password for a lot of IDs? So all of you must join our training, guys. So second question, the answer of the question, like first, we try to reach the people around us, like those guys who in starting generate the idea. And then now we approaching those students who are also studying cybersecurity as well as criminologies. So this project can help them as well, as particularly because they already learn about computer crimes and stuff like that. Also the psychology of the criminals and scammers. So they, hopefully these are the guys we are also those guys who are coming, like we already done 3 trainings. So those elderly guys who was with us, like coming, like there are 3, they already get some knowledge. So after like maybe 5 or 6 sessions, we tell them to join us as a volunteer as well, because they build the knowledge and they can share more the knowledge with the people of their same age group. So yeah, hopefully this is the answer.
Thank you. Sorry, I just thought of one more question, and I want to put this to East Ham Goes Wild. So I am aware that you created flower boxes, and you'll be doing a trail. But I also found out that you have collaborated with another one of the projects, which is the New Way project, which is the homeless people. So I just wanted to know what led to you working with them, and what good has that done for not only the community but for the residents who are in that program who are homeless? Like, what have you had any feedback from their experience working with you?
Yeah, it's just been, I don't know, it's just added this really lovely dimension that we didn't expect. So we first of all were really just happy and surprised that we'd won and we were going to be doing the project, and myself, Yolanda and Actor was sitting down saying, okay, well now we've got to make this a reality. Where should we get our window boxes from? And we went to the obvious places initially, you know, B&Q, IKEA. And it was Yolanda who said, oh, you know, it'd be so nice if we could get these made locally. And a little light went on. And I was like, oh gosh, you know, I think that's something that Johnny could do. And we reached out to him. And, you know, he was like, yeah, we'd love to be involved. And for me, it's just, I don't know, it's really, it's just made it so much more than just window boxes, because we really hope, Johnny sent us pictures of the guys actually making them. We've, you know, and it just makes us feel like we all like the idea that these guys might be walking around the area, seeing the fruits of their labour, and the project, you know, not to kind of take what Johnny could say, but he said it worked really well because they were very small units. Guys could come in, they, you know, they might not always be in the right frame of mind to take something really big on, but they could work on something quite small. We also were able to reuse a load of wood from the old scout hut. And so it really made that side of it much more than actually I thought. And for all of us, I think we just love the idea that these little wooden boxes have potentially, you know, kind of helped someone get back on their feet. And lots of us have bumped into people locally who are homeless or struggling with addiction. And yeah, it has, it's, as well as bringing us all together who've got the boxes and we're all sharing our pictures of bees and flowers and things like that, we all have got that reminder of, oh, okay, you know, through the things we buy and the people, you know, we can help people, basically. Yeah. So I've been, yeah, really thankful to Johnny for taking the project on.
Thank you. Can you just let everybody know how many boxes were made?
So we originally asked for 100, and then some people wanted multiples. So I think we ordered another, John might tell me, 25 was it, or 20? Yeah. So in the end it was, yeah, 125 maybe. Yeah. And it just all really worked out, you know. I've just been we've been very blessed. Things have just kind of come together, and they ended up getting dropped in my front garden, and it's been this really nice people coming together and us just building them together or filling them together. And so we're just waiting now. 30th of June, we're going to do a walk around the area where we go and see all of people's window boxes. And we're just hoping, we've got lots of yellow at the minute, we're just hoping for a bit more colour to appear, but the bees are liking them, so they've kind of they're doing their job.
Thank you very much.
That's really, really good partnership working and collaborating with each project. And Johnny's there, and his name was mentioned a few times as well, but not Johnny, just at the back. I don't know if you just want to say a quick word about the project, what you've done.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I think we've been involved in a few People Power Places projects. Yeah, obviously we've been commissioned to make so many, 125. So we've had some of our paid employees, like reeling off maybe like 20 in a day. But then it's been lovely. We also got some money to focus on guest wellbeing. So we have a day centre, more or less the only homeless day centre in our borough, where we have like 50 people minimum coming every single day. So we focus on well-being on a Thursday. That's what we've been received our own funding from. So we do cooking together and carpentry and gardening. So it's been really lovely to have that for guests who are a little bit further away from being able to enter the workplace, sort of chipping away, doing one box here and there as well. So it's been amazing, yeah. So thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you very much, everybody. Anna, any last questions online?
No, not from us, but we've really enjoyed hearing what everyone's had to say. Very inspiring.
Excellent. Thank you very much. This is where Chris should have been on it. So Sam, just going to go through some upcoming events in East Ham.
So I just wanted to let you all know that we have some amazing events coming up. So we have the launch of our summer reading challenge on Tuesday the 9th of July. Children from across the borough are allowed to participate, where they get to do a reading challenge. They can get prizes. They can be part of the reading scheme, which is very important, encouraging children to read during the summer. And we also have an end of summer party. It's always great fun. So please encourage your children, your nieces, your nephews, everyone to get involved with reading. We will be celebrating Windrush. The events can be found online, which is Newham Windrush Day 2024 on the Newham website. There will be lots of different activities, events happening across Newham. So if you are interested in learning about it, please go to the Newham website and where you can type in Windrush and find some more information. Also, the housing team like to put on housing community fun days, and there will be one happening on Wednesday, the 31st of July, from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. in Brampton Park. It will be a great opportunity to talk with the housing services, and also there will be lots of fun activities for all of the families and all residents. And also, it's really important that the housing express that they have forums as well for people to join. Manor Park, Little Ilford, Plashet, Wallen, East Ham and East Ham South will have a forum on Tuesday the 18th of June. This will be from 6:30 to 8:30 at East Ham Town Hall. So if you go online, you can find out further information, or if you have my email and you would like further information, please contact me or speak to me at the end if you don't have my email. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And this is just, before we finish, is just some projects from this cycle, some of the pictures. Rebecca, you're in one of them. But this is just a little collage, and we do have more, and we're going to put every one of them up. But just to say a big thank you today, really, for attending, giving up your time, and listening to the projects. Some really interesting work that's going on, and what's kind of happened is fantastic to know. So thank you very much to the working group members, our project leads, really appreciate it. Also, thank you to our team as well, Kulsuma, I was just going to call you someone else, Sam, and the team at the back with Barbara, Project, here's everyone, Des, for just kind of helping out throughout the week, just setting it all up. So thank you very much for that. Before we go on,
sorry, I just wanted to say thank you to our volunteers.
Sorry.
Newham volunteers.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. Shatla,
Edward.
Edward is outside. No, he's still at the registration, but I just wanted to say thank you very much. And if you would like to volunteers, go on the website, Newham Volunteers. We also have other volunteers in the room. If you want to know about it, go to the website. You can find out more information. You can sign up, or you can even talk to the volunteers and learn about their experiences.
Thank you very much. And just some sad news, really. You know, we've got someone leaving us, and that's Samantha. I know some of you worked with all the project leads, all the working group members. You know, she's been fantastic. She's not going far. She's still in Newham, still in the council, just moving to Beckton. Boo. We know East Ham is the best. But I just want to say thank you very much. And, you know, everyone's going to miss your emails, the pressure, the hard work, all the, you know, applications we got, the amount of applications, the amount of outreach, you know, all credit to Samantha for going out there and doing that. So really appreciate that.
Thank you for doing that to me in front of everyone. Knowing that I cry. I've been here nearly 9 years. What an experience. This has been so amazing. You all have been so amazing. I've had the pleasure of working with so many different people in so many different ways. This has really, really changed my work life. I'm really grateful to every single person. And thank you, Zach, for letting me be senior officer, because I wanted to be one for so long. So thank you.
She's still got 2 weeks, so I'm sure she'll send you the emails. But, you know, again, just a big thanks to Sam. She's done amazing work since she started as a senior officer. So all credit to her, all the good work that's gone on here, all the projects, all the different ideas, amazing. So thank you very much for that. I'm sure we've passed our time as well. Chris is looking at me, but event feedback, please guys, scan the QR code, fill out the form, tell us how we're doing, how we could kind of improve. If you want a paper copy, please let us know as well. So again, thank you very much, everybody. And for Project Lead, just update your Co-Create website. Really important, the journey of where your project is, any pictures, any leaflets, put that on the Co-Create website, will be brilliant. And that gives for people who are unable to attend today. So thank you very much for all coming. Thank you. And our friends online as well. Anna, hasta la vista.